Now we're going to make a wreath project, and it's based on the same fold that we use for the Christmas tree. So this one's done in all green gingham, and we'll just go through how to make that. And you can make it in any size that you want. First thing you need to do is print out the squares and the size that you want. I'm going to do this in green and red as opposed to all green in the last one. So print your pages out, cut them out ready, and then as you can see I've folded them all ready to assemble, and I've got the green and the red ones there. Now also you want to make a ring. I've got one of the gold rings here that I've printed out, and I printed it on a piece of card. You could just use white card if you want, or any kind of scrap of card, but I printed one of these gold ones out. You can either have the gold on the back or the front. So first thing you've got to do is just cut this out. So when you cut out round the outside of the ring, then just cut out the centre as well. So you end up with a ring that you can build your wreath onto. You can use either side, that could be what you build onto, or you could use the white side so you've got a nice yellow background if you do it this way, or you can just use the normal card. As I say, I've cut these all out, and what I find helps is if you divide those into two piles, your red ones one side and your green ones the other. Now we can start sticking these down. Now this is going to go in a circle obviously. Now the last one's going to tuck underneath there, so you want to stick the first one down just a little bit on the inside there and stick it down. Now we're going to put it on a slight angle because then this will go around. If you use this as a kind of a guide, so when you stick the next one it's always the same kind of angle, then it'll go around nice and neatly. So I'm going to put it in like that. So then next all I have to do is take my glue, little bit of glue on the back there, slide that inside there, and what I do is put those two corners up there. Yeah, I'm still going round in the ring, and you can see you're going to get equal proportions all the way around. And again, just a little bit of glue on the side there, slide that in, that end goes in there, and it's splaying out like so. You can see alternating there, and again you just put a little bit of glue on the back there, slide it into the next one, and just put that up there. Try and get this the same kind of angle when you stick it down, so you're matching up around here. This is going round at the same kind of angle, and just follow it and keep it as neat as possible. Now I've got to the last one, and make sure you finish on, if you're alternating like this, on you want a green, you want a red in between. Now because I stuck that down at the bottom, what you need to do here is just lift this the first one up and slide the last one inside like so. Get that in proper. Get in there. Slide that in there like so, and then put your last bit of glue on the end there, and that's going to slide into this last one here, and just tuck inside there, and then you're just neaten it up a little bit to finish off your circle like so. And it's up to you how tight and how spaced out they are a little bit. Mine's a little bit wobbly on that one, but it still looks fantastic when you've got it finished. And there is the green one in comparison there, as you can see. Now you can use these, lots of things you can do with these. There's the two there. You could use them, maybe put some of the battery operated candles in the middle there. You could add a bow, especially if you've got a little naff bit where it's not hanging properly. Put a nice bow down there. You could use one of the templates and hang that down. You could put two together, so you could have them similar to that, so you got them both sided like so. And you can see by that I've done a tighter fold on that one, as you can see, so it's much more tighter. This one's a bit more of an open fold, so it gives you a slightly larger ring. You can play around with them, all the different sizes. You can go right to the big one as well, which I can show you now. And there you can see the large one. You can see how big that one is. Got the ring on the back there to secure it all together. Again, you could use this as a nice wreath. You could use it. You could use yellow ones and that, use them at Easter, all year round. Wedding ones, birthdays, whatever you want. It'd be nice to put candles in the middle. The battery operated ones, don't forget using paper, always be safe. And just in comparison, there's the small one that I did in the demonstration. You can see how big this one is in comparison, and there's the green one as well. So those are just a few examples. You can go from very large, this is a kind of an A4 size, but you can go smaller and smaller and smaller, but use them on your Christmas projects or in your scrapbooks or your cards or hanging on the tree, anything you want. Now I've just had the idea what would be great to do if you've got the time and the energy is to make 7 or 8 of these in slightly smaller scale, so that one gets bigger than the other. And imagine if you kind of say that was the second one, you'd probably have 1 or 2 in between, so it built up and built up and built up, so you could finish with a final one, a little one on the top. Wouldn't that make a fantastic 3D Christmas tree? But have I got time to do it? No, I've not.